Okay, so we had a very productive day 3. I consider it rather successful. We didn't finish the game, but I don't think the game is meant to be solved by day 3. And I'm only basing that on, I don't really have spoilers, but I'm basing that on, on day 1, we came across, I think it was day 1, I'm pretty sure it was day 1. We came across the room where you can buy stuff. I'm now forgetting what that room is called, but regardless, it had a sign that said, 50% off on days like 20 and 21 or whatever, and will be closed, and you can't buy stuff on like days 15 through whatever, which makes me think that we might have many more days ahead of us. But I'm gonna not try to lollygag. But anyway, let's get going on day 4. So the emphasis on, or my emphasis on day 4 is I want to go up the middle and then like branch side to side. But kind of, try to just kind of go up the middle this time and balance some east and west side to side. And I need to figure out what these access levers are, because getting to the antechamber apparently doesn't matter until we can solve something with access levers. So I'm looking for codes, because I'd like to get in that safe in the boudoir that we discovered on day 3. I'd like to open the picket fence, orchard gate. So we're kind of interested in, today's like an information gathering day rather than a race to the antechamber. We already did the race to the antechamber. That didn't get us what we needed. Okay. So chapel early, not horrible. Would let us go to either side. But I'm going to go ahead and go corridor, simply because the higher we get, the more north we get in the map, or the higher we get in the map, the higher the rank, like the better quality the rooms are. So let's just kind of get up a little bit, That's the thinking there. So we're not really expecting anything, significance in here. Okay, we do not have a gem for the commissary. That's where you can buy stuff. Yeah. Storeroom is going to dead end us, so we have to do a dead end. We unfortunately are like immediately having to do a dead end. Let's get some things though. So let's go storeroom. We're starting today with 70 feet because we ended day 3 by discovering the sauna or calling it a day in the sauna. I'm not sure if we had to end the day in the sauna, or just the fact that we discovered the sauna meant that we got the 20 extra steps today. The point is I'm not hurting for steps at the moment. Okay, I've got a key, I've got a gem, I've got a coin. I think that's everything this room promised to give us. Yes. Okay. So now I got to go back, and I'm going to have to go east or west. I'll start out going east. All right, east. Always like a good parlor. Yeah, parlor puzzle is always fun. Let's do that. Get ourselves some gems. So we know we're going to need this thing here. Okay. And Yes, yes. Okay. And then what do we got here? This is the black box. Well, that's false. This is the black box. Well, that's false. So therefore, this has to be true. The black box is not empty. So this is the true one. And there's our gems. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. We could do the passageway. Cost 2 gems. Might be kind of early. Yeah, I'm fine to do the. Well, we could get a bedroom because we might get some bedroom benefits later on, but let's go and do the den. We can get ourselves another gem. Yeah, we'll do that. This will get us a gem rather than cost us 2 gems. And then we could have the terrace. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. That could be cool. We could lose a coin. We could lose our only coin in the chapel, but that would let us go up and down there. Extra steps, guest room, extra steps, but we'd be cutting off the entire east wing, so let's not do that. Terrace would also dead end us, so let's not do that. So I guess we're doing the chapel. And yeah, I'm just gonna like put a room down here in the corner because it's gonna be a dead end room. Nook will give us a key. Pantry will give us coins. Observatory. Basically, and I think this time, well, it will cost a gem to get in, but it'll give us a gem, but it will increase our star count for future. I think it's always good to do the observatory. Keys are going to be very crucial. Let's do the observatory. We won't unlock necessarily everything today, but by doing observatory every day, it just increases our star count. Which plus, let's see if this time we can control. We cannot. It just does it. All right, so we get a gem. So now we got gems. And we're just going to go straight on through. That would dead end us. This will not dead end us. I like this one. Costs a gem to get in, but that's fine. We've got 4 gems at the moment. And it's a green space, and green spaces. Oh, yeah, this gives us the sledgehammer. We like the sledgehammer. Let's take the sledgehammer. And if we can find the commissary, well, we were offered a commissary before we had gems, so we couldn't draft it. If we're offered it again, we can get a shovel and come back here because there's 2 dirt piles here. But at the moment, let's try to get back over here. So let's try to get back to here. Again, we're not trying to race to the top today. We're trying to really do some exploring today. So I think that's this direction. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Pantry works. Utility closet could be a thing. But we need some more coins. So let's do pantry. And it should have a piece of fruit. Ah, it does. It has an orange. An orange is worth 5 feet. Nice. I was wondering if that was going to be the case. I kind of guessed it maybe because it was 2 for apple, 3 for banana. So then I was like, orange is, it might be like Fibonacci sequence, so 2, 3, 5, you know. Okay, 2 items, but it will dead end us. But we are looking for items today. Passway. Okay, whenever you enter this room, it's in bedroom, and it's always free to pass through. Let's really expand our options though. Let's do a passageway. We'll try to expand this out this way. Okay, that requires a key card. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so we turned off, remember when we turned off the power in the utility room yesterday? That does not apply to today. But maybe the fact that I set the security access level to high, so we get a lot of those rooms, maybe that applies today, right? Like maybe the change I made in the terminal in the security office, maybe that is applying every day going forward. But maybe the turning off the power in the utility room, yes, on day 3 does not apply to future days. So let's try to go up and see what this does. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do this utility closet. Well, we want the commissary as well. We don't have enough coins for the shovel, though. We're going to do the utility closet and hope the commissary comes back to us when we have some coins. Because what we're going to do here is turn off the keycard entry system and hope that because we changed the access, we're going to turn on the garage, we're going to turn off the dark room, we're going to turn off the gymnasium, because I think those are red rooms. I don't know about the garage. I just know the garage started off, so it probably needs to be switched on. That's my reasoning there. Now let's see what this does for this. It's not going to let us open the door. Oh, okay. Well, then I better turn this back on. So that did not stay. That setting we did on the terminal did not stay. Good to know. So we'll need to, if we really care about going that direction, if we really care about going here, and we did dead end ourselves here, so we're going to go over here, but yeah, you know what's going on. Ooh, lose half our feet? No, thank you. Free to pass through. Some extra feet, but it dead ends. I'm thinking we're going to get, we can go here. So basically, it's just going to be free to pass through. But one of the bedrooms might have access cards, so we, that is a reason to do bedrooms. We've only got the one key. Let's go ahead and use it. Might as well. So the Nook will give us a key back. Commissary. Kitchen. We did say that we wanted a commissary. We do want a commissary, even if we can't afford a shovel at the moment. So let's go ahead and do the commissary. Yeah, this is that sign I was talking about. So 50% off days 20 and 21. And then there's another notice. Oh, this is a red note, so it's probably a lie. Commissary will be closed from days 12 to day 16. I'm going to make a note that that was red, so it's probably a lie, because I have a note that that's the case, but I need to make a note that that's probably a lie. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I revised my day one note to indicate that that is probably a lie. Without, those aren't pointing necessarily to the pictures. Again, I wonder if the with and without is just art. There's that terminal password again. I'm not really sure what it says there. Oh, another key card. Door. And no key card. Shovel costs 6. Salt shaker. What's the salt shaker do? We know what the sleeping mask does. Metal detector, I don't know what that does. I don't know what the salt shaker does. Maybe salt shaker just makes all food give you more steps, maybe? Like the sleeping mask makes bedrooms give you more steps. I really want to shovel though. We have 59 steps. We're still in a position where we can come back. But we're not finding an access card here, and we're not getting. Ooh. So we need to go, because this is access card, that's access card. So we need to go all the way back to the entrance hall is what we need to do. That's a shame. We're going to lose another coin here. And another coin if we come back through again. It is what it is. Oh, that's a door? Oh, right, that's a door I haven't explored yet. Okay, let's explore that door. Duh. And then if this room connects there, that will open up that. Yeah, okay. Not bad. Oh, the boudoir will connect. Guest room, that will give us more fee. Will dead end us. 2 items. As much as I want the boudoir, until we have the safe code, I don't know how much it helps us. Whereas 2 items is 2 items. Let's get items. Ivory die. While drafting, you may use the die to roll new floor plans. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we will have to go through the chapel on and over to the entrance hall. Yes, we have no choice now. To the parlor. And entrance hall. But we're still at 51 steps, which is, so we're okay. I mean, we're fine at the moment. Depending upon what happens over here. But we can use the die to reroll. I think I'm going to take me a hallway. Yeah, we like the hallway. Oh, this is a lie. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. It might be the east wing more likely to be locked. Oh, because that's on a red card. Okay, so west wing more. Let's say red car. So that might be a lie. So actually, the west wing might be less likely to be locked. All right. Let's try. And there's nothing else laying around here. Okay. So let's try this. Nook will give us a key and point us back in the direction we want to go. Code check. Check 1 item and retrieve it on another day. That dead ends us, and we don't need to do that at the moment. This gives us more steps. We don't need that at the moment. We might need a key. Right now, we need an access card, but let's do this. Oh, there's a. We're going to sledgehammer this. Yay! Don't have to spend the key. Ooh, nice. And some coins. We could go buy a shovel. Yeah. Let's keep that in mind. Alrighty. We used our sledgehammer. That's awesome. So we'd come if we came back through here, we would lose a coin. We'd still have 6 coins when we got to the commissary. We could buy a shovel, then could come back here to the courtyard and use said shovel. But let's see if we can join up. We might be able to just join up this room. Might be able to join up a room to the commissary and just like save ourselves a trip, right? Yeah, let's try to do that. Because we have 3 dice, so we can redraw some floor plans. Cannot do a kitchen. I have no more gems at the moment. West Wing Hall is better than the spare room. Pretty much know that to be the case. Yeah, let's see what we can do over here. Having a dining room is not bad. This is a dead end. Oh, requires a gem anyway. We're still not hurting on feet, so let's not do a guest bedroom and dead end ourselves just yet. So let's do the dining room. We're going to make sure the dining room does not have. I want more chests that I can break open with the sledgehammer. That's what I want. Lavatory, dead end. I don't know that there's any benefit to red rooms. They might all just kind of be. Although the chapel looked like it might have puzzle clues. Maybe in the stained glass windows. I wonder if the lavatory might have a puzzle clue. But I don't want to dead end my progress right now. I can't do that, so we're going to do spare room. Oh, I could have re-rolled. I forgot that I could have redrawn. I should have probably redrawn. But it is what it is. The boudoir is going to lead us away. That. Let's redraw. Ooh. We do like. Oh, that requires a gem. I don't have a gem. We're going to redraw again. We turned on the power to the dark room, so, or something like that. Oh, right. We need to turn on the power to the dark room after it's been revealed. That's what we need to do. Okay, we still need an access card. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna go over here. We need an access card. All right. I'll spread gems in each green room. Oh, it requires a gem to get in. Billiard room's probably worth a key. Guest bedroom will block us. That's kind of a dead end either way. Yeah, we can't afford a dead end ourselves, so. We don't have a gem. That sucks. Well, this is kind of sucking. It's reminding me a bit of a day two, just kind of sucking. We wasted the rerolls. We wasted our redrafts, our rerolls. Basically, we don't have the gems that we need. Oh, no. What we need to do is go get the shovel. Okay, we're sucking. But ooh, okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So our new plan is we have to go down to the nook. We go through here. We have to get all the way back to the commissary, buy a shovel, go to the courtyard, and hope that Hail Marys us somehow. Like if we dig up an access key card or something. That's our hope. Or maybe something that puts out chests. I don't know. We need an access key card. If there's just an access key card laying somewhere and I didn't see it, then I'm an idiot. But I really, thought I'd been looking, right? Okay, we're at 6 coins. We can't afford to lose another coin if we want a shovel. We have to go through the pantry, over here to the bedroom, which is free to pass through because it gives us the extra peat. Again, no access key card, right? Sometimes they're in bedrooms, but not here. Okay, so we're gonna come here. Let's buy ourselves a shovel. Yes, thank you. Whew. Okay, let's see. Now let's see if we can. Let's see if this shovel is going to save our bacon. Because we need to go through the passageway, through the pantry, to the courtyard, and we have to dig up those spots and hope they are useful. Coins. Come on, access card, access card. Turnip. Ooh. That was not what we needed. So, my recollection is access card, access card. Technically would be an access card, but it's now boarded up. Maybe we go and spend some time outside. We maybe want to call it a day in the planetarium for 2 extra stars. But until we do that, did we get our observatory benefit for the day? I forget. I think we did. I just forget what it was. Okay. Again, if there is an access card around here somewhere that I'm just not seeing. Oh, magnifying glass. Oh, inspect documents. Ooh, I did not. Oh, man. Oh, dark room. I need to turn on the lights of the dark room. That's what I need to do. I should have enough steps. Okay, where's the utility closets up there? Oh, okay. Yes, I'm going to lose another coin going, I'm going to lose 2 more coins going back and forth between the chapel. But we're going to, yeah, we're going to do some darkroom stuff. Okay, today might not be a total loss if I can get a code out of it. I wish I'd noticed the magnifying glass earlier. I need to research every room. I need to not just assume. Right. I mean, there's nothing laying around here. I say not just assume, but I'm looking. I'm not seeing anything around there. Okay. So we're gonna turn on the dark room. Yeah, we have to make it all the way back to the dark room. So. Our last coin. So again. To the parlor. To the entrance. To the hallway. To the nook. To the great wing. To the dining room. All right, storeroom, dark room. The lights are back are on in the dark room. Okay, good, cool beans. So now, green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Okay. Hmm. Now that we've got the magnifying glass, we might get some. This is I'm excited just to have like something to do, something new, right? $11.28. We might not have enough steps to get to it today, but we can get to it on day 5. It was 4 digits. It's 11.28. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yes. I can't believe we passed over the map. Lockpicks. Occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. Got it. I'm about ready to lose these items because I'm going to have to color the day. Okay. Have I examined everything? If there's a significance to these pictures here, I'm not sure what it is. So many pictures of the two maids, and I don't know the significance. Nothing's really jumping out at me. But hey, we learned something. I think we examined all those documents. Let's see, where are we? We're at 11 steps. So 10, 9, 8, 7. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So if I go over to the gate right now, I won't be able to get back to the planetarium. So might just go to the planetarium. I don't see what else I can do. Yep, we're just gonna, we didn't get an access card. We got security doors and no access card. So if I get that security office again, I'm going to reduce the access card doors to like low. Because I thought keys were harder, but honestly, if we can get a lockpick, maybe keys aren't harder. I don't know. It's really a crapshoot if you're going to get an access card or if you're going to get keys. You know, you just don't know. But I think we've done. Ooh, wait a minute. Where was that note? Where was the note with the terminal code? That was in the commissary. It was in the commissary. I can't get to the commissary because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10, 11. Yeah, no, I'm like one short of being able to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is the bedroom one of those? The bedroom, so the bedroom wouldn't count. So I could, in theory, get to the commissary, but I think it's just, but it might not actually help. So I think I'm just going to go to the planetarium. Like I was thinking, if I go to the commissary and it has that terminal access code, if I put the magnifying glass, would I be able to see more of it? Maybe I would, maybe I wouldn't, but it's a risk. And it's not a risk. I don't think it's a risk worth taking. As opposed to just ending my day here, getting some extra stars. That's a guaranteed benefit, right? So let's do that. Okay, we're going to call it a day. This was day 4. We got a gate code out of it, so I don't consider that bad. And we figured out that there's such a thing as magnifying glass. We figured out there's such a thing as lockpicks. We figured out that the dark room has to be on, so when we find this door to the dark room, it's going to turn off, and then we have to find the utility cabinet and turn it back on again. We discovered, unless we've gotten everything we need out of the dark room, we've discovered that the turning power off to the access card rooms does not actually help us. At least it didn't seem to. Too many steps away to try it again. Okay. I might try that again another day because it seems odd. Okay. So, all right. That's day 4. So let's call it a day. We have 2 keys we didn't use. We ran out of gems. That's some days we run out of keys, other days we run out of gems. Okay. Save and quit. We'll see you all. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all again for day 5.